Hey, this is Doug with Garage Misadventures, and today I'm here with my wife Mary, and we have something pretty special to share with you today. I bought a knife from Ryu Lim, the multiple-time Forged in Fire winner, for Mary for Christmas. So this was a pretty cool Christmas gift. I talked to Ryu pretty extensively in ordering this blade. He has a pretty good long wait list. I was on it for several months to get this blade. So I had originally intended to buy this as a birthday gift, but it ended up being a Christmas gift, which is fine. I understand he's a popular guy for good reason. He sent the knife along with a really cool presentation letter, and wrapped very nicely and sealed with his stamp. So if you're thinking about buying a knife from him as a gift, it presents very well, and he did a great job of making it a really special experience. So really appreciate that, Ryu. If you watch this, thank you. It was a really cool gift. But here's the knife. Mary's going to tell you a little bit more about the knife, and we'll go chop a few things. Not going to test it like they do on Forged in Fire because it's a little too abusive, but we'll chop a few things to demonstrate.
Alright, so I'll start with the sheath. So here's the sheath. It's got some feathering on it. It's like hand sewn. It has some cool art detailing, and it has like a belt loop. Pretty cool if I ever want to walk around and feel awesome. Alright, and then here is the knife itself. So from there to there on the blade is 12 inches, and then the handle is about 5 inches. There's stingray hide underneath the wrapping, and the wrapping's done in a traditional fashion. It makes it really easy to grip. It's really comfortable. There's an eyelet here with a wrist strap for safety, so if I ever lose control of the blade, it won't go flying off and hit someone or something it's not supposed to. Other cool things about the blade, Ryu's mark is up here in the corner, which I thought was really awesome. And then there's this real pretty line on both sides of the blade. We figured out that's called a hamon line, and it's something that happens during the heat treat that Ryu did for the blade. And it's just a real pretty detail along with everything else on the blade. So, and this style is called a parang, and it's like a utility knife from the Philippines. Is what that is, which I thought was really cool. I'm more of a function over beauty person, so this is like a really cool blade, I think. Other fun things in that letter that came with my knife, Ryu mentioned that he forged this knife in the satellite forge that he kind of created during the Forged in Fire episode that he was originally in. So if you haven't seen that, I would recommend looking it up on YouTube and watching it. It's pretty fun because his original home forge was too small to do the Viking battle axe that they were asked to do for their final challenge. So he took an old satellite dish and cut the bottom out and just made his forge bigger. Pretty inventive for one, and just freaking cool for another. And then he also added that he heat treated this in one of the barrels from Forged in Fire. So just a lot of trivia to go along with the blade, which I think is really cool. So thank you, Ryu. You did a great job, and I love my blade. And we're gonna go see what safely damage I can do to a couple things. Looking forward to it. Okay, so here we are in the yard. Since we're poor or lazy parents, whichever one you want to look at, we still have our son's pumpkins from Halloween. So we're gonna cut those. So here's the little safety strap. It's pretty snug, doesn't get in the way, and we'll see how my aim is. Nice. Surprised that pumpkin's not rotten on the inside. Alright, do another one. Ooh, good.
Okay.
Alright, on to bigger and better things. Haha!
This one's bigger than the blade. We'll see how it does.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Get out of there.
Oh! It went like clean through it. Nope. There we go. Look at that. Plain lines, except for I just can't match up things, so a little bit janky right there, but alright. That's not gonna stand up anymore, but
It's done.
it's dead.
She gone.
We killed it. So, it cuts. It's relatively clean. So, there we go. Passes, and it passes with a lefty, so. Batman makes it. Haha!
Cut that one, almost. Delicious.
Each one cute.